Hello everyone, I am Paul McGuire Grimes from Paul's Trip to the Movies. If you heard my fall movie preview on my podcast, you may remember me talking about a movie called Life Itself that I was super excited about. Well, unfortunately, Life Itself may end up being on my worst of the year list. It stars Oscar Isaac and Olivia Wilde as a couple who fall in love in college, get married, and have a baby. And as we learn, tragedy and death strike this family over and over again, through generation, through continent. It also stars Olivia Cooke from Ready Player One, Antonio Banderas, Annette Bening, Mandy Patinkin, and Jean Smart, as well as a bunch of other really good actors. It was written and directed by Dan Fogelman. You know, he is the creator of the hit show This Is Us on NBC. And you're thinking, I'm going to go into this movie and I'm going to cry my eyes out. And he very much thinks you're going to, and he plays into that so much with how much tragedy, how much death that he throws in this movie. But I never felt like he actually earned the tears. He never got that emotion out of me with these characters. I think he must be going through some sort of existential crisis about about what his life is like and how he treats the twists and turns in this movie with these characters. His dialogue feels so forced to make it sound super creative and original when really it doesn't at all. It doesn't even sound natural coming out of these characters. Every character goes through so much heavy trauma over and over again that none of them are in a positive mindset. You're yearning for someone to just make a good choice and be happy. And that happened, but far, far, way too late in this movie. It's actually written episodically, like his TV show, in chapters. You spend 20 minutes with one set of characters, tragedy happens, and it moves to another set of characters, tragedy happens. And maybe if it was written and edited differently so that it really earned its emotional journey. We've seen movies like this from people like Robert Altman, Paul Thomas Anderson, but they do it a lot better. I also don't think that Dan Fogelman trusts his audience. He gets very repetitive with showing key moments and having this unreliable narrator over-explain the movie's themes. I don't need to see the same thing happen 5 times to know that it happened. To put a positive spin on this review, I will say that the movie got me to revisit my love of Bob Dylan's music. He uses the song Make You Feel My Love multiple times throughout the movie, again with the repetition. And he even uses his unreliable narrator to explain why that song is important and why it's used. You don't need to tell us why a song is on the soundtrack. I can hear the lyrics and be touched by that song. Don't explain it to me. I love these actors so much, but they deserve better material. They're in better things. So don't go see Life Itself. I'm giving it 1 out of 5 ticket stubs. Don't waste your money. Thank you so much for watching today. If you liked my review, don't forget to click subscribe on my YouTube channel for more reviews, interviews with celebrities, as well as my appearances on KSTP's Twin Cities Live. I was just on this past Friday, so you can see that appearance there. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Paul's Movie Trip. And don't forget to go to my website, paulstriptothemovies.com. Find out what's new on Blu-ray and DVD, as well as a link to my podcast. I've got a bunch of new episodes coming up, so you definitely want to check that out. Thank you so much again for watching today. Life Itself, 1 out of 5 ticket stubs. I was so disappointed in this movie.